Hello, darlings. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're fine and well. There's a few people who are, I'm only telling you this because it seems to be collective, a few people who may be having some kind of ascension symptoms, or they might be feeling a bit vertigo-y. It's part of the upgrade. It's part of your journey at this time, particularly if you're working through various cycles. And obviously Mercury's gone direct, Venus goes direct the 12th of April, so Saturday. There's a fucking lot going on, let's be honest. And as I said to you yesterday, if anything has left your life in these retrograde areas, so in the last 4, 5, 6 weeks nearly, it was meant to. It was meant to. In some cases, you know, you may have had someone from the past returning in Venus retrograde. Now that is meant to have happened as well, because they may be meant to stay in your life in some cases, not all. Do not attach to anything specific. So what does the collective watching this need to know? The fucking weather here is stunning. It's so warm. I'm in a really, the little darlings have just started barking. They're in the living room at the moment while I've been doing readings in the kitchen, and they've just started barking. But yes, I can hear you. Fuck me, the whole fucking street can hear you. I mean that jovially. These dogs and this space have been healing for me in so many ways. The dogs are just little healing ointments. They're just so cute and so cheeky and playful, but so loving and nurturing, even though they're 9 and 5. They're just beautiful little souls. And this home I'm in, this beautiful family home I'm in, the energy in this home is incredible. It's just so loving, and again, it's loving and playful like the dogs are, I suppose. It's just lovely. I feel so blessed to be here, and grateful my brother asked me in February to have some dog sit. It's just lovely. It's such a beautiful space, and I would love to have the dogs here so I could show you them, but I think they'd be a bit too boisterous. So, but yeah, this has been so healing for my soul. With what I've closed out last month, and obviously some of this, it's really been healing for my soul. And the other people that are healing for my soul are the people who are in my life, who I've aligned with from this journey, actually. But, you know, where I've gone on to do different things in life, and I've changed the way I work, and I'm just grateful for everyone in my life. I have some of the most beautiful souls, and I'm so grateful. I'm almost like that. I don't know how to say I'm grateful without saying I'm grateful a million times. I would literally want to say it a million times. And, you know, this is why you can't judge yourself for some decision that you made that was the right one for you at the time. But everything is connected. Everything. Right, daughter spirit, talking of connection. Look at that. Okay, what else do we need to know? Ooh. Healer. How funny. Healer of the ages. Yeah, I feel very blessed. Very lucky. 3rd chakra, solar plexus. 4, 5, 6 in the time. third chakra, Archangel Camille. Envy. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. Contract. I don't like envy. We all deal with it at some point. Evil eye. Envy. Deceit. Okay, hang on. I don't... This woman in this card is holding money. Okay? She's holding money. And the money is dropping on the floor. Throwing good money after bad. That's the saying that's coming to my head right now. Throwing good money after bad. Okay. And with the contract card and the fact that this person is blindfolded, something could be potentially hidden that's a deceit. All right, I'm gonna get some clarity on this. I don't want to use those cards. I haven't got many cards here. I mean, I didn't want to cart all, I don't know how many decks I've got, 160 something. Don't know, couldn't tell you because I've given quite a few away as well. Clarified Daughter Spirit. Oh, Chariot. You could be potentially asked to connect in more to Source. Okay, clarify the Healer of the Ages. Is that the High Priest? Yeah, High Priestess. Solar Plexus and power. Some of you need a power retrieval. Some of you need an energetic clearing. I keep fucking saying the same old fucking message. Listen, go to wherever you need to go to get it done. Go and get a clearing done energetically and go and get a power retrieval done. Because there's someone here who has been deceiving you for quite some time. Now, it is some kind of karmic contract that you have to fulfill or close out. But there is deceit going on. Okay? I don't like being somebody who casts aspersions or puts out negative energy to the world, but I'm also a fucking realist. And there's someone here that's quite jealous of you. Fuck me. Okay, what I'm also getting, this is very specific. What I'm also getting is someone who has a platform of some description in whatever field you are in, there are people bad-mouthing your name, trying to ruin your reputation because they're jealous. Clarify third chakra. Honestly, people, just fucking do your healing work. Ace of Cups. When you do your healing work, you realise that everyone is lovable, including yourself. Solar plexus holds your power. Where have you been giving your power to? Because it needs to be called back. So, if you want a power retrieval, I can help you with that. If you want an energy clearing, I can help you with that. But wherever, just go somewhere and get it done, please. You need to give yourself the best chance. And, you know, we can give our energy away so easily. Like, for example, you're in traffic and someone jumps in front of you, or you let someone out and they don't acknowledge you. And you're like, you fucking wanker. You're just giving your power away to that person by being angry. So just be mindful where you're sending that energy, because it needs to come back to you ultimately. There's definitely somebody here with the Five of Swords. This is a defeatist energy, and someone has been wishing a defeatist energy upon you possibly as well. I think you just need to be very mindful that their wishing of this energy is not, it's not always dark intention. It can be their own mindset to how they see and view themselves. And if they don't love themselves, then they're gonna project that out there that they don't love others, you know? Yeah, deceit. Hang on a minute. I am getting this could be a karmic energy as well for someone. Take it as it resonates. Clarify deceit. Yeah. Magician and the sodding Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is quick, decisive action. Quick. And with the Magician, there is some kind of, I wanted to say the word skullduggery going on. I really feel that there's just a bit of evil eye going on here. But you realise, whoever this applies to, you realise, and you also kind of know that it's not personal because you've acted a certain way. It's them and how they view their environment, if you like. 11:11 in the time. But with contract being clarified by the 8 and 9 of Cups, you know, this is something where you may have chosen to walk away from gossip, mindless gossip. I'm getting a vibe of someone here who's walked away from a group of friends who were always bitching and backstabbing about people. And, you know, you've just shifted your consciousness, you've shifted your vibration, you've shifted your timeline. And now these people are trying to hold you back and they won't succeed. Yeah, because you're doing the healing work. Page of Swords in reverse. You're not retrograding. They are. But that's their journey. That's their choice. You have to allow people, when you go on a healing journey, when you start to see the truth in who you are, and then you start to see the truth of who others are, you start to then go, okay, I can be more compassionate. I can come to this from a place of love, because the more you love yourself, the more you're able to love those around you. And even if someone has sent you neggy vibes, you can still hold space for them with unconditional love and compassion. You might not want them in your life again, but you can hold the space for them to know that it's not personal and it's their own wounding that's being projected. 7 of Swords. Yeah, deceit. But there is also, oh, fuck me, I refuse to sound like a broken record, so I'm not going to. I'm not even going to go there. This 6 of Swords, this 6 of Cups energy is a tendency to focus too much on the past of where people may have deceived you in the past. This is not a love reading. Thank the fucking Lord. It doesn't feel like it is. It's more an energy of, if you've moved away from someone and you've chosen to connect more and more to source, you've listened to your intuition more, you've started following your purpose more, you've started moving away from lower or energy draining environments or people, you're coming into your own energy more and more, and you're coming back to self and back to center. And this is upsetting those who thought they could fucking manipulate you. Let them go with love. Yeah, that's their experience, not yours. Let them go with love. They're the ones that need to have a word with themselves and do some meditation. And do some inner work rather, but yeah, meditation is part of that. It's really interesting seeing this energy. How do I say it? It's interesting when you can look as an observer at your past, at your shadow side with love, because that means you'll be able to then look at other people's shadow side when they're merely projecting something onto you and onto those in their environment and around them. And you can go, do you know what? Let's be compassionate. We know that they have gone through this and they've projected, and you know, people will do that. But as I said to you, you can observe them doing that and leave them to it. You can let them out of it. You can leave them out of your life. You don't owe anyone anything. You are not obligated to keep them in your life, especially if they're making you feel a certain way. But ultimately, we all have a vulnerability about us sometimes. And You know, being able to be vulnerable in front of your people is paramount. It's so important to find and align with your tribe, and the more you let go of those people that don't serve you anymore, that don't align with you anymore, the more you will connect in with your soul tribe. And honestly, the people I've moved away from, and whose spirits moved me away from, the universe has moved me away from in the last year, let's say, I've aligned with the most beautiful souls. Forever grateful for that, because I just trusted. I'm also aligning with cold coffee right now, but it's still delicious. Oh, look, heart chakra. Pink for the higher heart, green for the main heart. Okay, so what else does this collective watching this need to know, please, Spirit? What else? Thankfully, I'm not as tired as I was last night, although I did just stifle a yawn then. Honestly. I really want to go and get the dogs. No, I'll leave them in peace. Clouds. Clouds are like people. When they fuck off, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, so clouds are some things that could be causing confusion, maybe some indecision somewhere along the line. You know, their thoughts, their problems. We're going to see what that's pertaining to. We've got the hummingbird as well, which is a really beautiful enjoyment card. It's about being present, it's resilience, it's a real sweet energy, it's a nice energy. We then have the element of water, which is about artistic energy, mysticism, mystic vibes, fantasy, healing, intuitiveness. You know, there's quite a few things coming up here. And it also says 50-50 things are fluid. So again, you're just being guided to go with the flow. We do have the Celtic knot, which is about unconditional love. In some cases, divine union is being shown here as well. Anything else? Eagle. Challenging the status quo. Opportunity, new hope, longevity. An eagle has a very wide wingspan. It's a very beautiful creature. Very powerful creature. A lot of you will probably have an eagle at some point as a power or a spirit animal, depending on what it is you need to gain wisdom about and where from in your life. But an eagle also helps you look at life from a wider perspective. Past, present and future is also listed. We have child. Okay, let's get some clarity. Why have we got clouds here, please, Spirit? The Ace of Cups. If in doubt, love yourself. Six of Swords. Movement away. Aquarius energy. Movement away, moving to calmer waters. Yeah, there's hope here. Because there's been a lot of things that have caused burdens. And a lot of you are healing said burdens by being more loving to yourself. We have the Celtic knot clarified by the moon energy here. This is interesting. Because this is hidden energy, potentially. But also, you're being asked to release fears around love. Okay, I did say it wasn't a love reading, but it looks like some parts of it might be. Thanks for that, Spirit. I don't mind. It's what needs to come through. Oh. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Clarify the eagle. Giving you a different perspective. Clarify the child. Oh my dear. Wait there. I'm looking at the beginnings part of this on the strength of the cards I've just been clarifying with it. It's also creativity. We have a King of Swords and a Knight of Swords. So a Knight of Swords is quick, decisive action. It can be chaotic energy to a degree, but with the king here, that's a more logical mindset. Okay, this is interesting. Someone's feeling a little bit, I wanted to say fruity about you. But then we've got the Knight of Cups, which is also quite romantic energy. Who the fuck's this? This could be somebody you've already moved away from and they're wanting to come back in to make it work this time. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Six of Cups. But it's in reverse. You've lost hope in this situation because you've been left out in the cold by this person so many times. I sound like a broken fucking record once more. But obviously some of you need to hear this. Now, if you can see this behind me, this is a 3D canvas. I don't even know, but it actually says love on it there. Let me show you. It's a 3D canvas. It's very... I don't know where they got it from. I couldn't tell you, but and I've just got to make a little adjustment here. Hang on, because my ring light just decided to fall over then. Oh, you bastardo! Why have you done that? Hang on, people. Sorry, apologies. There we go. But yeah, it says love right there. Campbell's tomato soup. I don't know where they got it from. I really don't know. They might have ordered it from somewhere. I don't know. I don't know, like, as in they bought it online and had it delivered here, because I get the feeling that might have come from New York. I don't know why. Yeah, it did. Yeah, because I can see the New York skyline. Interesting. Okay, anyway, I digress. So, expect the unexpected. The devil energy is here because you were left out in the cold because this person had some toxic cycles to close out. So there is someone here who is wanting divine union with you. They have been fearful because you might have moved on. We have the 8 and the 7 of swords with the world card. This person really does want to come in. And for many of you, you do have union coming in with the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. You do have that union coming in with somebody who's been doing a lot of work on themselves. Yes, you do. And it's hidden energy. This might be somebody you've almost given up on. All right? Do the feminines watching this want this? They're going to be bringing you some clarity. The lovers, yeah, okay. They've been doing some healing, but there's the feminines in this group. You're wary. You're wary. The ones who are watching this, you're wary. Yeah, you are wary. I think you're going to give him a chance to talk in some cases. And honestly, for some of you, it will lead to more, and it could lead to a potential proposal. For those seeing this, the person returning does want commitment. Yes. The Hierophant, they want commitment. With their Queen of Cups, they want commitment. They don't want to see you as a missed opportunity anymore. Well, fuck-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is someone who is wanting to come in for real, like, you know, absolutely. And for those of you where this is a new person, they too have closed out some cycles here. Interesting. Anything else? I knew a King of Cups was going to call that. As soon as I saw the Queen, I was like, where the fuck's the King? Here he is. There's the King. And this is going to be everything you could want in life and more. And it could well be your person that you believe it to be, yes. But for many of you, this is someone new as well. Who's had to close out a big cycle of stuff in their life. Love being a fucking parrot. Variations of parrothood, but you know, parrot all the fucking same. So clearly I'm keeping, even though, you know, like I said, even though I've moved away from my journey, I'm still channeling what the collective need to see, hear and feel. So I know this is fucking nothing to do with me. This is all you guys. You know, I'm just a messenger at the end of the day. I'm just a messenger. Well, I'm not just anything. I got told off by somebody very wise to me who said you shouldn't say just or only because you're putting it out to the universe. You shouldn't say that. And I'm like, actually, this person is very wise and has a very, very good point. So you don't just say just. It's just me. I'm just doing this. No, we stop saying only me or just me. We stop saying that. But I do sound like a broken fucking record and I apologise for that. Okay, what else do I want to ask for this collective seeing this reading? Anything else they wish to know, please, Spirit? Anything else? I'm wiggling my foot. That's why that noise is happening. Sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. 3 of Wands. Aries energy. Intuition. So what about intuition? Trust your intuition when you're watching this. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Trust your intuition. Use your discernment. Don't try and make it fit. 5 of Swords. Don't try and make it fit. Someone is wanting a reconciliation here, and this is somebody you previously have moved away from. And this is also someone who has previously moved away from you because they were afraid of the connection, possibly. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favour potentially here. Then we have the Hanged One and the Hermit. Okay, interesting. So the Hanged One is pause and surrender, trust in the divine timing. I made some epic pasta last night, you know. My brother has an Arga. I'll tell you what, Arga living is the way. Anyone who's got an Arga, put it in the comments. I want to know because it's fucking phenomenal. It's the only way I can describe it. I've never cooked on one before, and he's at home and he's cooking for his family because he's an epic cook. Think Gordon Ramsay and you've got my brother. He's superb, but he doesn't have Gordon's temperament. He's a lot more laid back. But I said to him, I'm going to have fun using your Arga when I'm cooking. So I did some pasta last night, just in a nice, I made the sauce from scratch. Just a tomato spicy sauce, like an arrabbiata if you like. Fuck me, it was a divine. But I don't know what it is, but cooking it on an Arga tastes so much nicer than in my kitchen at home. I think I just need to move in with my brother here, don't I? And his family. I'm sure they won't mind me being a permanent dog sitter. It would save me a fortune. No, obviously I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm realising how much I love cooking and how I enjoy creating, I wouldn't say masterpieces because I'll leave that to my brother. And my mum's a really, really good, mum's a very good cook as well, qualified chef. In fact, all of us are in our own way. We're all really good, but Tim's something else. He is, yeah, he's very, very good. Incredible. And I just feel inspired every time I come here and I see him in the kitchen and I'm like that, oh, that's going to be me when you're on holiday. And it's just such a nice space to cook in as well. It's just, and I don't know about you, but whenever I'm cooking or eating anything, I always bless my food. I'll always say things like, can I ask that the food and drink I consume today blesses my life with abundance and joy and love, or blesses my body with vitality, good health and wellness. Whatever it is, I just feel like sometimes it's, well, every day it's important to bless. Count your blessings, but bless your food. And it's not in a religious way, it's in a loving way, you know? Like when you bless the food, you're putting goodness into you, you know? Clarify the 8 of Cups. Yeah, this person has also moved away from another situation. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune, the Craftsman and the Justice card. King of Pentacles. So someone is wanting to come towards you with some kind of changed mindset and justice. Literally, they want to give you what you deserve. You are a bit guarded about it though. Yeah, they've had some time to think, and with the Hermit card clarified by the Four of Wands, they've had some time to think. I feel this is someone you moved away from recently, in some cases, and it was enough for them to go, oh, fuck, I can't have that. No, that's my person. That's my person. Now, in some cases, they could come forward and you may not be interested. You may go, no, I want to be with someone else. I don't want you anymore. Like, too little, too late. In some cases. In a lot of cases, it may be that, you know, you think, yeah, let's do it. Let's give it a go. Let's see how we get on. In other cases, some of you have already met someone else. And whether anything has happened between you yet or not, there's a friendship there and there's a real foundation for something magical between you and this person. And this other person from the past could come in, and I think for a lot of you, you're going to still stay with the new person. I get that feeling. You're going to still be like, you know what? I've had what I've experienced with you before. Do you see how I struggle to swallow then? That's interesting, isn't it? I've had that experience. I don't know any better from you, and I don't know whether I even want to know any better from you. So we're just going to leave that there. And you're quite excited about the possibility of somebody new. And if you've already aligned with this person, and you will know if you have or not, there is magic in the air for you and this new person. Yeah, Six of Swords. You don't want to be in chaotic energy anymore. You don't want to be in defensive energy. You want to move away from all of that shit. You want to move away from it, the Chariot. You want happiness, you want joy, you want expansion, you want your fucking emperor. Let's be about right. You, as an empress, wants their emperor. And I believe for many of you, you could have someone coming back in, but you've already got an emperor there. Either very seriously near to you, like as in it's very close that you're going to align with them, or you already know them in some way, or you're already dating them in some cases. Summer is going to be significant for many people. Five of Wands, yeah. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Your person, or former person, who, you know, you thought you would want forever, I don't feel like you're going to want to nurture that connection. I feel like you're going to go, here's a Five of Wands, we're going to say goodbye to that, and we're going to stay with a new King of Wands. Because you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing you, you're nurturing your blessings, you're nurturing the people around you. Family, friends, loved ones, soul tribe, clients, however that looks. And this King of Wands sees you. Whereas this person didn't until it was too late. So yeah, there is some of you, you have got someone coming in where you're just gonna be like, I wonder why it didn't work with that other person. Oh, that's why, because of this person. And you'll have the old person coming back. Some of you will choose the old person, I'm not gonna lie, you will. But you may be okay with that because it's divinely orchestrated union per se. Some of you will have a choice. And I think for a lot of you, you're going to choose the new person because you're going to be like, but you've already demonstrated an amazing friendship. You've already treated me like a proper human being. You've treated me like the empress that I am. In some capacity, you've shown me that I deserve more, you know? Whatever that means to you. And this person that's coming back may have to see that you choose someone else. And that is down to the divine. You know, I think they are given some time to come back in. But honestly, a lot of you are going to choose the new person. So let's ask about that. So what's this, this new person then, Spirit? Could we have a little bit of a cheeky reading on them? I know it's really difficult because there's a few different It's a soul connection. Okay, all right. This is someone who's going to give you, who's going to feel the same. 2 of Cups, Cancerian energy, regardless of that. This is someone who's going to give you those loving, creative vibes, those passionate vibes, the friendship, the foundation, the potential to be, I don't know, a power couple. And you see how there's flames on there as well, so there's going to be a lot of passion with this person. Oh, we've got a third eye kiss too. That's one of the most beautiful things ever, a third eye kiss. I think you're going to be aligning with someone who gives you those. Yeah, strength. You got a powerful connection coming in here, people. 6 of Cups. You might have known them from a past life. Don't know. We've got the Devil. We've got the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and we've got the 6 of Wands. So there is an overcoming energy of all this toxic shit that you've had to deal with in the past. And when I say toxic shit, that can mean a number of things. But it feels to me like you're going to have somebody who comes in with a bit of everything to offer you that you're going to want. It's alignment. It's soul alignment. All right, clarify the 2 of Cups, please. This is someone with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yes, it could be somebody that you have unfinished business with. Absolutely. But I'm getting more a vibe that you'll know you never want things to end with them because it just works so well. Clarify the Strength card. Yeah. Calmer waters. Clarify the Lemonade, 6 of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Do not ignore your intuition. Do not ignore your intuition, because some of you might be thinking, yeah, but what about the old person coming back in? And then the old person comes back in. And it looks like, oh, well, things aren't meant to end with that person. It's obviously this new person's just been brought in, I don't know, to show me something. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, the Magician's here as well. And the Fool with the 8 of Wands. Don't be a fool in love. Interesting. Clarify the 6 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. So we've got 2 8 of Wands here. This is so interesting. Judgment in reverse is not, well, it's resistance, basically, of some sort. It's resistance. And I'm getting the vibe that in some cases, this new person's being brought into your life because the other person was refusing to acknowledge your connection, and they were refusing to follow their heart, or, you know, refusing in some capacity to accept this connection. And yet this new person, yeah, your Emperor, they're going to know straight away. They're going to know that you're significant to them straight away. And that is what you are compromising if you, and this is Spirit saying this, that's what you are compromising if you go back to this person who you believe, oh, well, maybe, you know, we've got this incredible soul connection and he's my twin flame and we've got unfinished business. Get out of that concept. Get out of that energy. Get out of that belief system. Please, don't attach a label to this situation. Because if they come back in and they're not offering you what you want, you're going to send them away again. And in the process of that, you could be missing out by allowing them back in on someone else who could be amazing for you. Do the work. Hermit and the High Priestess. Go within and do the work. Look at what you want in a relationship, because that is what you will manifest in. Write down what you want in a relationship. Write down what you want in a person, because that is what you will manifest in. Yeah, we have, oh my Lord, this is so interesting. We have the Moon, we have the 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck with the King of Swords and a King of Cups. I mean, you want someone who's truthful. You want someone who says it how it is, but lovingly. And you want someone who's in their heart center, like they're awake to their heart center. They know what their fucking heart is for. It isn't just pumping blood around the body, you know? You deserve that. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. And because of someone else's wounds, they might not have been able to show you that. Or, you know, they just ran from the connection at any opportunity because of their own wounds. And this is where you're being guided to just choose to have an open heart space. There's some magical things coming here. Your Emperor is on his way, or on their way. But for many of you, the old will, the past may come knocking. Shut the fucking door, lock the door, throw away the key. You'll know if that applies. Not all, as I said to you before, not all will apply with that. Some of you, it's the past coming back, but this time it's a really positive energy and it's going to be incredible. Yes, but don't hold on to anything specific. Keep choosing you. Keep focusing on you, your life, your goals. And know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this time, you know? I think I'm going to shut up now because I've rabbited on for long enough. So if you'd like a clearing, an energy clearing, shamanic healing, a cord cutting ceremony, which as I said to you before is done via a shamanic journey. We then do a power retrieval and then we do an energy clearing on top. It's all part of the service. Message me and let me know. But just trust you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I have actually got some readings available. I know Spirit is moving me away from doing readings as much as I was, but I have still got some spots available. So I've finally caught up with all of them today, and then other people have started booking them. So if you do book a reading, you won't need to wait that long for them. It's quite a quick turnaround, okay? But yeah, if you need any of my other services, feel free to message.